Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. Welcome back. Of course, when I gotta film, they are mowing the lawn. Oh my goodness. Anyway, I'm just gonna do a voiceover. Oh wait. I can't believe I was recording this whole time. This whole time, and the record button wasn't on. Yeah, I should have known because I'm concentrating on the mic thing and not on the record thing. But anyway, guys, welcome. I am Lisa, and today I'm going to show you a little bit of the garden. I was going to go out there because the sun went down, but it just came back out again. But anyway, guys, I'm going to show you my garden. This is Tuesday, March 31st, 2026. Tomorrow is April. Can you believe it? Spring is here. Spring has begun. Spring has arrived. Spring is here. Spring is here, guys. In Georgia, where I live, the weather is up and down, up and down. So join me, guys, as I give you a few tips, as I show you where my garden is currently, because I will change it up all the time, because that's who I am. And yeah, I'm not going to go back out there right now because, yeah, the sun is out and they're mowing the lawn. I mean, they did stop. Where are they? God, it's too hot. It's too hot for this. Oh my God. I was going to wait till the weather cooled down. And I'm going to wait because at what time? 4 o'clock? Yeah. I'm just going to wait. It's too hot because I need to water. Some of this, I'm just going to leave the door a little bit ajar. I am just going to sit over here and talk to you guys. And I did change the settings again on this camera, trying to see what works still, because I don't fiddle around with it too much, and what don't work. So you will see. I don't know what I'm doing right now. Let's just sit and chat a little bit till the sun goes down a little bit, guys. Is the mic on? Okay. So, hi guys, welcome. I am Lisa, and I will show you a little bit of my garden today. And hold on. Oh my gosh. What kind of video is this? The pollen is getting to me. See, that's stuff. Guys, I'm so congested right now. It's not even funny. It's not even funny how congested I am right now. So, in case you don't know, yes, Lucky, I'm trying to film. Oh, goodness. I'm not even in the mood. I'm not even in the mood to, I want to go outside and water and get that done with. What just? Hold on. Excuse me. I have to cough and spit it because a lot of it is on my chest. And a lot of people ask, oh, what do you take for allergies for the pollen? Nothing really works for me because I've come to realize that there are five or six things when they're blooming. I've now increased it to 6. There's 6 things when it's blooming, and one of it was a combination of them were blooming this weekend. That's why I started getting sick again. Everybody in Georgia, their cars are yellow or green because of all the pollen. There's a lot of pollen down here. So if you suffer from allergies, oh my, down here is bad during the springtime and sometimes during the fall. But anyway, guys, I am going to show you where my garden is currently, what I'm planting, and give you a few tips along the way. So, number one tip is, I said all of this and then nothing was recording. Oh my goodness. Number one tip, guys, is know where you live, where you want to plant, and look it up. Type it in Google or whatever your search engine bar is, and type in your area, and it will give you a zone. I live in 8B in the United States. Apparently they zone the area, and it will tell you a guide as far as what certain things you should be planting per each month. I think some of them even break it down as far as the day, but I don't really follow that. And come to find out, when I check it every now and then, I'm on track anyway. I already know. Just the instinct, basic instinct. You're probably wondering, oh, Lisa, you're from Jamaica. For my new subscriber, oh, you're from Jamaica, you should know how to garden. No, child, let me tell you, when I went to country, it was basically to visit my grandparents and family and play and have fun. It wasn't until later on in, my early 20s or stuff, I always loved nature. I always loved the beach. I love to see what God has created, guys. I always do. And I always, from a young age, this is nothing new for me, guys. From a young age, I always wanted to do a garden. So growing up, every place that I live, I would have a few plants here or there. I want to beautify the place, but I've had more plants now than I did when I was younger because I'm more invested in it now. And then back in the day, it was mostly trying out, what plants to see if I had the green thumb. But I always loved plants. I always wanted a garden. It was just something, even though I didn't grow up learning how to garden and anything, it was just something inside of me that knew that eventually life would lead me down that road and wanting to plant my own stuff and seeing the beauty of it. So when the pandemic happened in 2020, I said, you know what? I have no more excuses because everybody was at home. And I said, let me just start. And if you check my older videos, I do have a section on my channel for garden. So you can check how my backyard looked. You can also check how I did my raised beds, what I planted. And I actually planted on a table, a small table outside. Tip number 2, I would recommend you buy seeds where possible because it's a little bit economically cheaper than the plants. But I started off by doing plants. Yeah, every time I go out there, I see the plants and I'm like, oh, it's so good. Oh, let me do this, let me do that. And then halfway through, I'm like, oh, the seeds. To me, I can be impatient to a certain degree and I want stuff like right now, but I learned throughout the years to have more patience and see the beauty and the growth of everything. It's so wonderful to garden. If you're a gardener, comment down below whatever the gardening emoji is, or a hat or something. But guys, it is so rewarding. I feel congested again. But anyway, guys, I'm going to go out there. So now the sun went down again. Okay. And I want to water some of the stuff out there because it said it was supposed to rain. That's why I didn't water it for the past couple of days. But some of them can't even go longer. It needs watering. And there's some new stuff in the garden that I'm planting that I haven't planted before. I am trying potatoes again for the second time because I don't know what I did, or the squirrels or something came and got them. My only dilemma this time, because it's March 31st, the last day of March. Can you believe it is April already? I can't talk anymore. But anyway, the rest, I don't know the rest of the video. I don't know. I'm thinking if I want to do the rest of the video voiceover, but probably not, because that's going to be extra work for me. I don't know how I feel right now. I just want to be out there. But anyway, so when I was checking the zone area, because I live in 8B, the only thing I did was basil early, and that's why it's probably dying out there because, guys, it's already friggin' hot. It's hot outside. It's hot. If it's already like in the 80s and 90s now, can you imagine? I can't because in Georgia, it's burning up hot. Oh my goodness. So I don't even know. So you will see that I'm being very creative out there in my garden this year. Every year, my garden is different. My first year, it was my first year doing it. Harvest was great, thank God. Second year was okay. Third and fourth, something was biting me up like mosquitoes, and it was too hot to go out there and to do much of anything. So not that much grew, and I didn't tend to it. Last year, I couldn't do anything because, I was injured. And this year, I'm full force. And here's another thing, guys. Tip number 3. I normally start my garden like the second week of May. This year, I'm starting it early. just instinct going by, because it bit me one year where I started early and then we had a major frost and it wiped out everything. But this year, I'm doing succession planning, so we'll see. And I cut down some of my trees. And so my dilemma this year is that a lot of the stuff that needs shade don't have shade. So I'm being very creative with my garden. I'm using a lot of materials that I already have, trying to cut down on costs because believe it or not, I've already spent a lot of money on the garden. You may think it's a little bit here and there, but it all adds up. And I can't wait to see, God's willing, what the garden looks like because I love to see when something from a seed grow. And then I mixed up some of the seeds in my bag and I don't know what was growing and I was just waiting to see. And I still have some other seeds. Anyway, guys, I'm just going to show you guys because then I'll be rambling on for like 20 or 30 minutes. And I'm going to show you something. Some seeds. Okay, this door was already open. Where did I put it? Has anybody grown, what is it called? Gourd? Gourd? I don't know. Anyway, I have my bags of stuff here and I try to organize it. I took it out last night. I don't know where it is right now, but it's in some seeds I had because one of the farmers market had given us free seeds one year because I honestly don't remember why I would pick this thing up, but I have it, or maybe somebody had recommended it one year. And I also need to plant beets and carrots and stuff. But what is it that I want to show you guys? And apparently I thought I was planting cucumber or something out there. I am planting a bunch of cucumbers. I can't find it now. But anyway, another tip is you may see in some of my videos, like near my stove, that I have like stuff put to the side, like seeds and stuff. I try to save all the seeds. So that's another thing. You eat an apple, save the seeds. You eat cucumbers, save the seeds. You eat pumpkin, save the seeds. Save the seeds and go plant them. Oh God, hold on. I forgot my hat. Hold on. I can't find it, but it's a gourd. Anyway, I don't know. I just want to water the babies out there because, wait a second, I just had this bag. See all the stuff I have and, oh my Lord, hold on. Where's the stuff out here, the bee out here? I can't find it. But anyway, it's in one of these bags. Goud, Goud, something like that. Anyway, let me get started on this. Another tip. So I told you about the zone. I told you about planting seeds. Ah! There's a spider. No wonder. What the heck? Oh my God. I don't know where it went. I hit it, but it didn't, it knocked it over. Anyway, it probably got on one of the bags. Let's do this. Another tip is try to keep the door closed because a lot of times in the spring, summer, there's a lot of flies and apparently spiders now. Okay, I can feel it. Where to begin? Okay, so the zone by seeds. If you're gonna compost and throw all of your food trash and then put soil in it mixed up with water, that will give you black soil. I haven't used my compost in a long time, but yeah, I gotta rearrange that. Let's start on this end. We got raspberries. Trying to do chamomile, but it gets so hot that I hope that it can survive. The lemon balm. I replanted part of the sage over there. Pineapple's drying out. Look at that. I think it may be too early for that. Blueberries and the peach tree. The peach tree. This is the new garden bed that I did. So this is gonna have flowers. What's in this bed again? The peppers and something else is in there. I don't remember. This is my lettuce bed. I'm being creative, guys, and this thing keeps falling down. Oh my goodness, here we go again. But basically it is lettuce, kale, spinach, and one cabbage. It cannot take too much sun, so I gotta fix that. Uh-oh. Well, I gotta fix this, so I'm just gonna leave the rose bushes here. This will be, now instead of flowers, here are the rest of the cucumbers. Okay, this bed is where I transplanted some of the cucumbers, and there's a bean, and I put a lot of these poles up already. Look at the spider thing right here. I don't even know if this is going to be strong enough to hold them, but we'll see. I do have other stuff in the back. And that's another thing, is a lot of spiders. This, until I get the boards just to hold, this is my annual bed, so these will grow back every year, God's willing. Strawberries, chive, thyme is seeding. Is that another spider again? Hold on. See? Hold on. What is that? What is this? Another web on my thyme, and a little red bug. What's up with all these spiders? Anyway, that's thyme, that's lavender. I rearranged it because I wanted to grow more. Right there, that's oregano. And I planted cilantro and parsley here. So the interesting thing about this black, oh wait, are they growing some stuff? What is this? The interesting thing about this black cherry tree is that it was by the fence. I don't remember if I planted it in the beginning and it came up every year, but I never paid attention to it. So this one I am treating like my blueberry, and I wanted it to be in a pot because I don't want any more trees growing near the house. These I'm just gonna have to clean up. So this is where I start being creative, guys. And so you can have a little bit of shade. So in here, some cucumbers and some squash, some cucumbers and some beans. So mostly beans in this one. This is a compost thing that I should normally have in my kitchen, but I have it out here. Back here was supposed to be peppers. I think I started doing some peppers in here, but some flowers as well. This is my tomato bed. Let's see. Yeah, just to give it some shade. As you can see, this is the basil, and the basil is starting to dry up. Basil, you okay, Lucky? Basil, tomatoes coming up, some other stuff that goes well, companion with them. I think there's some parsley in here as well, I'm not sure. This rose bush started growing on its own from this one, so I may have to transplant that to another area. This is the potato bed. I don't know what's happening with it. I don't see not one flower, so I don't even know if the potatoes coming up. A lot of clover is over here. These are other creativeness that I've done, and these are going to have flowers in it as well. So I started taking down these because these are going to hold up a lot of the fruits and veggies. I've had these for years. This area, this is an olive tree, which I tried to uproot it, but it's like deep down. I'm going to have to shovel that out and move it out or just cut it down. I want that to be in a bucket also. These are just other stuff I put to the side until I know what it is, and then come to find out that that's another rose bush, which I thought was rosemary or something, but it's not. Clearly not. Um, Look at this. And some natural like flowers growing all around. Oh, what is this? What is this? I gotta look on the app and see what this is. It don't smell like anything. Okay, so I gotta clean up over here, fix the wheelbarrow because it's broken, and I have some more beans growing over here. Oh, something is growing. What is in this one? Is it cucumber again? Listen. So this particular container, I had like over there, sitting out throughout the whole 2 years, and it just grew, fell back, grew, fell back, and I never took it out of that container. This year, I decided to take it out and plant these little baby ones like this. You see it? These little baby ones, and apparently it looks like a cucumber. It looks like cucumber or pumpkin. So the beans are growing really fast. See right here. So that's why this is a second batch of beans for that section. This is another set of beans. One of them is organic. No, one of them is peas, and one of them is some other kind of peas. This is another. This is one of the regular tomato bins. It has the basil in there, which is drying out because it's so hot. I have to transplant these. That's why I did more raised beds. I may have to do more. These are more cucumbers, snapdragon. My tulips are drying out. Oh, look at my aloe vera. This one was inside. I just put it out here so it can germinate faster. I try to transplant the strawberries. I may move them to that square bin over there. These are my regular. This one is annual, comes back. This one is annual, comes back every year. I did stick one rose bush in there. So flowers, but guys, if it's too hot, it's just gonna kill that vibe. Okay, so the black cherry and another rose bush. But yeah. Let's go inside. I gotta water this. But hold on, I gotta find that spider. Oh my goodness. Ooh, I gotta find that spider before. Maybe that's what bit me. Oh my goodness, why didn't I just snap it and throw it outside when I saw it? But anyway, that is a quick tour of the garden. Basically, this is how it's going to work, guys. I am going to add more stuff. I am going to try new stuff. Be creative, have fun with your garden. If it's not fun for you, then it's not for you mainly, but it is rewarding for me. I love being out there. To the point that I haven't really been taking care of the inside of the house because I'm mostly out there, like when the weather is cooler or what have you. But, okay, wait. Let me come back over here. And then I gotta go back outside and water. But anyway, that's just a quick tour. I have some stuff written down so I don't forget. But like I said before, I have been doing a lot of adding and adding and adding and adding more and more stuff. My only concern may be, I hope there's enough room for everything. I do have pomegranate and plum, and I did planted the plum seeds a while back, but then I just realized that there is a seed inside the seed of the plum. So you have to crack the plum seed in order to get to the real seed. So maybe that's why, but it is in one of those containers out there. I am going to do a lot more container planting especially where the trees are concerned. Guys, if I had lots and lots of land, I would plant all these trees and keep those trees up. But not when it's so close to the house. And look at the peach tree. I had no idea the peach tree would be that huge, you know? So you just don't know. So if I had lots and lots of land, absolutely, I would plant to my heart's content and make sure that I did have apple before. I just cut it down because it, you need two, sometimes you need two of a variety or the same variety of certain fruit trees or, you know, to grow together. Surprisingly enough, my blueberry was supposed to be 2 and 2, but it grew by itself, but now it's growing because I see 3 different roots. I did mention before that there was another blueberry, but it died out quickly. Blueberries work very well next to lemon balm and peach trees, at least for me. But yeah, know your zone, plant seeds, water when it's cooler out. Sometimes I water early in the morning, sometimes I water late at night. I'm an expert at tomatoes because I know how to do tomatoes now. Tell me about tomatoes and I can make 1 tomato into 100, okay? But mine are normally the little tiny one. Don't ask me what variety of tomato. I don't know. I just know it's a tiny one. When it comes to the names and all, I don't have time to keep track of all of that, to be quite honest. Something new I'm trying this year is cabbage. Something new I have scheduled to for the summer is what do you call it? What do the people come to the farmers market a lot for? Oh my God, it's not asparagus, it's the other green one. Oh my God, I can't think. If I remember, I will put it down there. The gourd thing is it's in the melon family, so that's new to try. A lot of Asian families try that one. I've seen videos of that one. So what is here? This is how tiny the plum seed is. See? Like that. The pomegranate, and this is, oh my gosh, don't tell me I forgot already. Oh my, I have track of it somewhere, trust me. I do. I don't know what kind of video this is because I seem like scatterbrained, you know, God for, you know what I mean? Like my head is all over the place. I gotta find that spider. Hope it shows itself again. Oh, and this is what I was trying to kill the spider with, but then it was way up in the thing. Use paper towels or anything that you have around the house to pat your seedlings in. Yeah, it may open up a little bit because of the water when you water it, but use what you have so therefore you're not spending a lot. Some things you do have to invest in. This year I went and got new shavers and pliers. This one is really hefty compared to the ones that I've had in the past, so this can clip a lot of the heavier fruits. You will need scissors. You will need just comfy shoes and comfy clothes to be out there so you're not eating up. A shovel, a rake, a little thing to scoop it up. Some buckets. Save your buckets when you buy plants and stuff like that. Save all your seedling containers. Have like a water bucket so you can put water in it so therefore you're not using that much water. Look up what plants are companion plants, what works together, what don't work together. Let's see. Yeah, that's basically it. Just have fun out there, enjoy the process, see the beauty of a seed and how it comes to a fruit, and then you actually eat the fruit made, you know, that you help cured along the way and help by planting it, watering it, fertilizing it, whatever. You know, I have my own mixture of stuff that I use. I'm trying, so I don't really fertilize like a lot of people do you're supposed to know your area, know what works for you. Everybody is different. Every area is different. Every plant is different. Cucumbers want a lot of water where something else may not need a lot of water. So you have to know, especially if you water in tomatoes, you don't water from the top, you water from the root. There's a whole bunch of stuff. But yeah, it's rewarding. And I hope this helps because I think that's what everybody going to end up doing anyway because the price is too high out there for food and the food is not food. But don't even let me get started now. Go, 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 go. And watch my old videos. Hope this motivates someone to go and start a garden. And it's just see the reward and see the joy that we all have as, you know, wannabe gardeners. But we are gardeners in our own right because we have started and we enjoy the process. So until next time, peace, peace, love. Bye. I'm going to go water my thing. All right.